Okay, at this point, we have gone through the process of copying our files, downloading them from our My OneDrive, moving them to your project folder, and getting rid of the zip. We have launched Premiere and saved our project to our already made Rally highlight folder. And at this point, we are going to begin the editing process. So I'm going to go over to my project tab, click once, and then Mac users Command I, PC users Control I. We are going to go to our Rally highlight folder. So go to the U drive, open up your video folder, open up your Rally highlights. And we are going to click and import all of the video files. So click on number 1, go all the way down, hold down Shift, and click on video 20. And then please click open. All of the files will now import. They will now be inside of our project tab. And the first thing you want to do, Mac users hit Option Command A, PC users hit Shift Control A to deselect all the files so nothing is highlighted here. Okay, now we're going to go into making rough cuts by doing ins and outs on our clips. So as we do ins and outs, we are basically telling the computer and deciding what we are going to do and what parts of the clip we want. So I'm going to demonstrate it right now. So just watch and then we'll do it again together. First thing I do is I double click the clip. By double clicking the clip, it becomes active and up in our source. It's working on it right now. So it'll bring it up in the source screen, and then I'll be able to take a look at it. So first thing I do is I'll play it. Okay, so once I have watched the clip through once, I kind of know maybe where I want to grab stuff. So what I do is I take my playhead and I decide where I want it to start. So all their foots are down here in the front. I'm going to start there. So I move my playhead there and I hit I on the keyboard. This locks me into an in point. This is now my starting point. And I kind of watch, I'm going to go all the way through the spin and then here. Well, let's see what comes after. Maybe just a little bit of that. All right, I'm going to stop it right here. Okay, so if I'm good with that, then I hit out. Well, if I kept looking and I was like, maybe I want to stop it right here, I could just hit O again and extends it. So then it'll bring it up over here. So I'm happy with this clip, or at least I'm going to want to use maybe some of this. So then I click, hold, drag, and I drop it directly on my timeline. If for some reason I ever get a screen that comes up that says this video is different or whatever from your current timeline settings, do you want to change it? Yes, always match your video to your timeline, but always drop video first. Every single video we edit gets video dropped on the timeline first. Okay, so now we can look at clip 2 together. So please, I'm going to double click 2. You can double click 2, or you can do 1 if you'd like. So now you're doing the same thing. You can watch it all the way through. Okay, you can play it all the way through. See what we're looking at. Kind of look, okay, so we got the brass section playing. Some of these parts doesn't look like they're doing anything much. So what I would do is I would go back to the beginning where it actually looks like they're playing. So it looks like a good shot here. I mark my eye, and then I'm kind of going through and the instruments are being used. probably right about here. I still have good use. Right before I get to that guy right here, he looks like he's about to stop, right? And he is. He takes his mouth off the piece and he just kind of like looks around like, I don't know what's going on exactly. So I'm going to hit my out there. And then I drag my clip straight down to the timeline. Okay. Now, I want to stop this project right here. So at this point in this project, we are to the point where we are going to start our editing. But first, we want to make sure we understand what's going on with our rally highlight and what we're looking for.